A lot of roaming going on. You can see how responsive already the CT. They haven't even seen exactly what site it's going to be, but they're trying to make the proactive play. It's a minute 10. They're about to clear out A main or B main.
Taking another look. Again, it's just contact all over the place. So no matter where paiN have been trying to take that peek, there's been resistance. But it seems like 9Z have seen enough to make their decision. And into A, they'll run. biguzera doesn't punish the jump over. Has to fully concede that bomb site before his teammates come and bolster him in storage. There's a lot of bodies here. An entire retake from storage.
Not a perfect plant, right? They don't plant for main because they're still worried about it. They got to get the kills.
Oh, there's 2 in for 9Z. Buddha trying to draw him back into heaven. Kawez starts to turn this one back into the even 3v3. DGT looks to join. Lux has been taken out. Max is flanked. The sixth player to come around through storage. All backs turned. He gets the diffuser off of the play. He goes for the flash over top. He finds himself alone with 27 HP and another CT on that bomb. Can he? Absolutely.
Dude, he's so smart and so calm right there. He knows a 10-second stick.
Wild scenes, man. Wild scenes indeed. Storage turning into a highway. Oh, careful, biguzera. You got players storming for you. We said they would jump into this one with pace. Well, here's some tempo. Uh-oh. Buddha with the team kill as biguzera gets the worth out of that MP9. And this was a big investment, right? We've got AKs all over here for 9Z. While the smoke is up in middle, they're hoping Max can get something done. He would have heard that drop. Oh, but Kawez hits the Deeg. Martinez able to exit out from camera. This is a critical back and forth. Missed shots now after that beautiful one Deeg. Kawez hanging on. Snow comes out, and then Buddha jumps back up. But he misses the climb up if that's what he wanted. He goes 1v2.
Bomb just ahead of him. Can't put that down just yet. Scout makes this a little strange. Maybe a good thing, though. Tag could come in. Lux takes a shot. He hasn't found the second player, but they know Snow's here, so maybe he could reasonably figure this out.
It's a frag first. Still no possession of bomb. Oh, what? Lux blasted, and Buddha almost pieces it together, but leave it to Snow. The new kid on the block.
That's nice from Snow. Yeah, he's hyped about that one. Absolutely needed that trade and was so close to dying too.
He's having a very slow Cologne in his first couple games.
But you brought up that his performances overall are not that great relative to his team. Is he just having an on-par Cologne?
Well, last time we talked about him, it was a subpar Cologne specifically. Let's go do a little digging. Let's see if he has been able to recover it.
Oh, nice trade from DG. Whoa, this round is live, Connor. Actually, NQZ in a rotator position, trying to cut them down as they cross. Yep. And he'll win his fight handedly.
Martinez able to move that bomb into the site. Plant here would help with the recovery economically. Not to mention, that's an AK for Martinez. Let's take this one seriously. He's got Kevlar, he's got an incendiary, and with the smoke on Temple, he's got a position now that could turn into a crossfire.
Yeah, this is a good play from Buddha to move in.
And if they just write off the possibility of Dark, he gets the first, won't be able to manage. Tech9 rattles off, and we get paiN to convert it. They're forced by in round 2 off of the back of a triple kill from NQZ this time around.
Dirty.
Obviously going up against Navi.
He's going to be one of those players, no matter how old he gets, we're going to treat him like his little kid, right?
Probably.
Because we already casted him for 3 years now.
Yeah. Wasso Peak gonna storm into the B site. Let's get back in with the gun rounds. And he stays fixated on Lux, who's stuck in the corner with the smoke up. Max wastes no time.
What do we call it? Max never stopping.
Okay. That's not bad.
He keeps going.
Not just that. Had to be first. Had to run right into that bomb site. Didn't feel like there was enough there in sight out of the gate for him to be turned away. So paiN looking for the 3-man save. Hiding in their storage closet again. They love this part of the map.
Some good things have happened here. Ooh, DGT. He's got kind of aware there could be someone to the left too.
Oh man.
NQZ gets one. Kawez gets away.
Sir.
No, for me, it was rotations back then was the big thing.
Okay, then it was indeed
yeah.
a Bubsky criticism of his utility usage.
I mean, back then, it's also, you know, what we knew about him was he was an opper, and he just so young, you know, so young. It was just already just like, wow.
Oh my God.
Buddha, that's not fair.
What did he do? What did Lux do wrong? What did he do?
He just meditated for 1 second. And then
Max comes through.
His third eye, and then Max came through. Oh, and now there's no chance.
It's going to be like this, huh? 9Z are hitting the server in a sprint.
Buddha was in full zen right there, right? He's staring at the smoke. No one's making a peep. Closed his eyes, meditated.
Buddha seemingly cerebral. Yikes. Okay. Kawez hanging. Oh, my God.
So close. So close to another engagement.
Tear off the anchors and watch paiN's hopes just trickle downstream. Biguzera. Nice. It's a good boost. It could catch somebody off. Wasso Peak is the victim. The DGT's just swinging wide. Everybody's swinging for that extra bit of control. Max feeling pressured, and there is that second M4. Now check out all 3 CTs with guns. Perhaps the downfall of the aggression. Buddha starts to peel it back. NQZ's trade is critical. Let's see if Martinez can put forth a clutch. They come at him. He spots them both. Just trying to dodge damage. It's a switch to the pistol. It's moving targets. And it's 2 rifles for paiN to come up. Fight fire with fire.
This got to be the strongest, like, Cologne in terms of the lower tier teams that are here, in terms of how the wins they've taken, the form that they've shown.
How are they already back in?
Oh my God. They did not waste any time.
They just sprint, straight up, sprint through smoke like it's nothing, guns up, barely announce themselves with the util. It does cost them, that lack of util is what opened the angle for the offer. Biguzera gets away with it. Wasso Peak turns back on him, keeps a quarter of his HP up, and then gets another. So we go to DGT, who could, for all the CT knows, be playing out long, but he gets to pillar. And this position's gonna blindside him. DGT has 2 options, play passive or get up in his face. Yeah. And what does he do? Takes the risk, repositions, and it pays off.
Yeah, he doesn't play that long round and potentially have the bomb get tapped and then the op shot come in. He plays very active. And here, I mean, there's a moment, 9Z are just crazy with it, right? The way they're running in through the site. And they have a moment where they can sit for a second after their first kills, get smokes down and hold for pushes, but they skip that step as well. That's allowed paiN back into the game, but it hasn't harmed 9Z's confidence at all. Like, they keep up with it. Yeah. Let's see, the bomb's coming up though.
And QZ doesn't look to be pressing his advantage out top middle, but he is there if needed. Oh boy, frag grenade. Could have been way worse. Martinez on the angle, missed shot from him as that shoulder comes out. Lux looking to lock it down, but a second CT swings out, and Martinez swept away. Into the op goes Snow. Trading out his teammate efficiently, making sure that man advantage at the start of the round from paiN gets milked to tie this game at 5.
Yeah, incredibly close game in favor of paiN slightly, getting these CT rounds. Nice hold too. So I find an antidote to this problem that was Max on all these rounds over on that side of the map. And, you know, if 9Z tightened up the loose ends, they would have had a bit more money coming into future rounds. There would be less ecos. They would probably have a better chance of cleaning up their own anti-ecos. And so they've had a very imperfect half, and it's still been impressive because of the fact is they've won so many rifle rounds of these 5. They just haven't won the easy ones to follow. I think you learned that word from Shocks.
Must have been. She's a bad influence, you know. Ooh. Snow locked it down last round, but don't forget Lux. Oh, he opened it up, Martinez. How dare you?
What the hell?
What is Kawez doing? He's getting a little crazy. Oof, Biguzera's incendiary just spread far enough. DGT half health. Biguzera's got the advantage here, but he calls NQZ over.
He doesn't believe that DGT would just run up close and that position could have died, but will they expect the op? This could be a great opportunity for NQZ.
Till comes out, nice shot, doesn't whiff, but Max gets the headshot to Big Uzera, and QZ falls back. We put him under a microscope prior to the game going live, 11-6, but soon to be split inside A site with no chance to offer anything from heaven, so he turns back to camera. Again, no teammate there. It's gonna be this eventual long A play. The smoke fades, and in QZ, oh, he misses his chance at a third frag, but he's got 1 health left to do it. And as he chucks the nade back to heaven, this is all about distracting, all about giving his 2 teammates a chance to strike with backs turned. He's done a good job of puffing his chest. Shadow advantage Buddha, but he drops the ball. And as they go chasing the Opera, now they're left up inside of heaven. Martinez tries to swing, expose out into the side. Will this bring the Opera back? And QZ comes over, and he gets his 4th of the round. USP down. Waso Peak is dead, and Snow jumps back on time. It is a clutch for paiN. The young gun steps up again.
Yeah, that's 1 of 2 out of Snow. Nice one, man. And he had to go out wide and hope. He had 1 chance right there where he shows himself and he doesn't get that kill, then it's definitely going to be 1 on time for an INZ. The way that these situations are distilling, it is just, it gets into the creative late round situations so quick with these guys.
It's just such fun CS.
It's like the definition of think fast, right?
Yeah.
Like, plan out everything, but
Big Uzera's spot. They think it's supported, but Waso Peak emerges. Oh, Big Uzera. Not gonna happen on his watch. Nay, nay. Puts down 2 players top mid. Just because of the boost and not seeing anything, they thought they had it, but that smoke cycled, gave Big Uzera his cover, and this is now turned into an excellent chance for paiN to close out this half with a 7-5 lead. And QZ leaves a little slack out in middle, so be it. Still a 4v2. Should be good. And he nails another one. All of a sudden, Martinez is surrounded. Pressure from behind by the utility. He can't even leave. And these 2 CTs top mid look to give him the fight, but they better be careful about it.
yeah, he knows now where all 3 are for a second. This will still be so difficult for Martinez to surmise an opportunity when there's 40 seconds. They're covering every choke point just a little bit.
It's a nade in hand for Cow as he falls off.
And I don't know, yeah, go towards Cowes. Other guy was spotted underneath the bridge, and Martinez knows they could go either direction. Not gonna lie, there is like a small chance that they've got too thinned out. Too much respect. Cowes, active defense.
Waited here a little while. Cow sits back on fish.
Oh, doesn't
Now
spot
he's
that.
behind the cake. Martinez sliding outwards. Martinez is gonna find this, but it's all about the time.
If Cowes doesn't swing, he doesn't know.
He's got it in the bag. Martinez wastes a little bit of time up inside of camera. Felt like maybe he'd have a chance. You ask Snow, they never had a damn chance from the start of all this. Solid stuff down in camera. Connector gets locked down. We go 7-5 paiN at the end of the half.
Won his duels versus that Opera. I think it was on Dust 2 the other day. We were casting it together.
Try.
Or try, yes. And so, I don't know if the stats are telling the full story here, but today, I think they're doing him some favors.
Oof.
Site's getting run over. TGT can't hold on to this one. And we don't even want to look at this. It's just violence.
We don't want to look. It's our job to. We have to watch. Oh, and GDT? What? GDP?
GG.
DGT tries to go running back into the spawn. That's going to make him scramble.
Yeah,
I love that. Good tap. Oh, but he can't get a kill with it. Snow's going to blow him away. They're in the CT spawn with bomb planted A. When they hear that defuse sound, making me nervous.
Give him the donk talk.
It's making me nervous.
Had to play 2 best of 3s the other day and kept the energy up all night.
Yes, sir.
DGT walking to his death, maybe.
Maybe not.
But the trade is coming.
Oh, Mac 10 up close. Luckily, Martinez there for the trade frag. Nade could find him.
Run!
Oof. He ducked IRL. That's how you know he was going to get away.
He spotted no flash support. They could. Oh, Lux doesn't know he's here.
Awesome that Martinez jumped back into this position.
But there's no way. Martinez is probably so scared that they're just going to walk up on him, right? He would assume he spotted. Waso Peak, he's got some info. Cow is coming in to clear this. He can take his time with it.
He's going to have to be thorough. Oh my God. Well done, Cowes. Keeping that possibility in mind, just opened the door to the B site. And Martinez just came off of the pillar, sees that there is nobody there. There was never that walk-up really coming towards him. So more movement from 9Z in middle. But they are just playing catch-up versus a team that's about to take a site, put that bomb down, and be uncontested. Maybe they swoop down through connector. Lux doubles back. Oh, should have seen Martinez. But he's so far back.
It'll still be hard to breach dark here. Martinez, maybe he's got a timing. Lux is watching this, and Cowes will go down. 3-on-2.
Lux looking for the swing. He finds himself alone.
He will turn eventually, man.
Oh, gets dinked. This is going to be the advantage to Buddha, and the bomb not really planted here for Lux. Oh, Buddha comes out wide. That's a 9Z retake. That doubling down on long ends up being worth it. They trade out, and as well, a dink on the player in dark. They get by with 70 health the difference. A bit of unknowingness about middle. Doubts start to grow. Lux has been locked in for ages. For ages he waited in that corner, and Wasso Peak just gives him the jumping MP9 treatment.
And the flash did nothing.
Okay.
The flash just gave him confidence.
But look at this.
Oh my gosh. Big Daddy, Big Uzera coming up around the outside.
Is anybody exposed to him? Wasso Peak's on the pillar, but I think he might be on the opposite. Nope, yep, fully exposed. Big Uzera sliding up, loses his angle on the first. Oh, he gets spotted. Now everybody's going to fixate forward. Wasso Peak gets finished off. The remnants of paiN push in. Max holds onto the wall, and Buddha's got the support over the shoulder. His gun goes dry, but the trade frag's fast, and 9Z smother that hit.
Yeah, that was a situation where the smoke comes in, and it's actually a chance that Big Uzera can get his kill, line it up.
Wasso Peak hangs onto it with two players in front of him. He's the one struggling piece of 9Z at the moment. Oh, that's going to help.
Oh, 2 dinks.
A lot of damage there.
An extra gift.
They have to respect the utility with such little bars on Big Uzera, and Lux, another incendiary pops inside of connector.
That's actually a big problem this round. Look at the HEs left over. They've still got late game smokes as well. Oh, man. This is so tough, but they get a kill.
That could help.
They do get a kill.
Cowes finds one, gets traded back. Deep peek. Oh, they find Martinez.
Ooh.
The Opper gets found out trying to get a little too aggressive, and they had already turned their attention against them. Now, it is still a pretty quick sprint from 9Z into position. Oh, but Lux offers up another frag. We've got the Fountain player low, Snow in the front. Now, they're both still on such little HP. DGT from the top. The Op just turns, and Snow again with critical cover and an awesome turnaround from paiN.
Oh, man, his late round awareness. Cowes looking good. I mean, if 9Z can bring it back at this point, they've been through everything.
True.
Good luck.
Ooh, nice nade. That'll help them. And their attempt to hang on to the A site. Sea of utility back and forth. Big Uzera's honing in on Martinez. He's going to clear it. Oh, instant headshot. Dude, Big Uzera's kicking it up.
Oh, yeah.
As he does in the big games. Big Uzera given a chance in a second. Takes a third player for 9Z to finally topple him. Buddha is alone on B, and we get this instant transmission from paiN into it. Buddha, oh, it's good damage. Swap to the AK, but the trade's there. Wasso Peak's in sight already, and that's 2 players stuck inside of camera, a nade that goes bouncing in for no damage, and they sense that as a chance to just run the other way.
Yeah, but this is kind of wild. I mean, the CTs have established control in dark. Lux is going to get over here. No one's made the rotation. Maybe there's, I don't know what they're scared of with the lurks. 15. And no problem. Made NQC cross into the site to plant.
Crazy.
There's literally a chance for him to die doing that, too.
He gets off, but will they anticipate this A flank as fast as it has come through?
Oh, they're trying to get the kill and push, eh?
NQC looking at the nades. Here comes the big swing from DGT, but they did allow for that T to get up into heaven. Still, DGT finds his, now to be pitched from mid. Oh, it's so close, but Wasso Pete's got other ideas. How many rounds will 9Z add to the board by the skin of their teeth?
They just want this to be the hardest fight possible, okay?
contrast to some of the aggressive rounds 9Z have played this time versus the AK, they will lean back. And when I say AK, I mean the one. NQZ's rifle here to make contact. Saw a shoulder.
That's how you spot.
And he sees that as a chance to just pounce on tempo control. They're all going to come at this. DGT comes through, kills one of the pistols. A few more players for him to deal with, but he won't know about the AK.
He should still call the timing just so his teammates are aware, but...
He's got the bomb cut off. Buddha seems wary, but steps into the rifle, and so NQZ gets his first. Doubles back.
And now he gets to wander a little bit.
We got Max down on the beach.
Cause some paranoia. NQZ looking for another duel, but DGT's aware.
Good. Good on 9Z. Like you said, kind of calls the potential timing, even if Buddha does step into it and die. Martinez? Huh?
Oh, wait,
Snow
he missed
gets
the shot.
deep mid, into the MP9.
Oh, he doesn't take it.
No way. No way Snow's going to do this again.
Oh.
He has been so key. And DGT blind comes through, missed op shots out of Big Uzero way too many times. Snow comes out with another
chance for a clutch.
into the M4 with Wasso Peak already out. He swings. He softens him. It's a health advantage for the CT. Snow gets back away with a fresh mag, and it causes a chase. Wasso Peak has the kit, and Snow's not going to bite on it. So many rounds from Snow, but not this time. Not this time, kid.
Yeah, he's just too far away. And the way that he ran, he knew that he would have to run back, and he could have time to get off the bomb and then go fight again. So finally, Snow looks human in these clutch situations, as he's been so clutch in these late round moments. But man, this gets scary.
Dude.
I think it's the Big Uzera shoulder peaks that basically hypnotizes Martinez.
To lean back and hang on to sights that suddenly puts them up 11-all.
And because they've just been playing with fire this entire time, and everything rests on a knife's edge, 9Z have, you know, very little utility here early on into the round. paiN have a distinct advantage in that regard. And oh, nice. Martinez with the 180 back on Snow.
That is some snappy shooting.
And DGT is still here spotting. He's going to set up a position to flank again, but Max gets caught off guard.
Lux Barrel stuffs it. Wasso Peak against the wall. Yeah, he's going to be able to hang on. His trade frags there from Buddha. Blinded and dealt with. Cowes comes in clean at an opportune moment. NQZ knows he can also push through smoke. How many tight rounds will we get between 9Z and paiN?
And they're still missing one player. The big flank might be unexpected. DGT taking the safe route actually might be a good idea. Bomb goes down late. That's one for free.
Yes, sir. 9Z back with the edge. Martinez trying to find some contact. NQZ sees this as a chance to slip off sight, but remember, bomb's not planted for him.
And DGT has a smoke.
Starts to make some sound towards long. That push coming out. Martinez jumping the gun. That's now both the information that NQZ needs, but again, no vision on bomb. He holds for the close peek, trying to be baited, but oh, the smoke didn't go deep enough. The deagle's out, the no-scope's in, and they'll jump on top to clutch. It is Martinez's kit that was needed. The smoke was short.
The smoke was short. He had to hit the no-scope. If he didn't get that kill, or he took an extra couple seconds to duel, and the trade came in, it would have been too late. 11-11.
Bro, how are you going to throw that smoke short?
That's crazy. They didn't even need to smoke the actual bomb. They could have smoked the choke points, but they didn't know he was in dark. Oh, Martinez literally must hit no scope.
Fighting to secure 11. Fighting to try and get map 1. Fast flash. Martinez hits the shot, and as DGT slides back out, it's a trade frag that paiN are content with. You've gotten the 4v4. They decide to peel back, but this is a fast sprint perhaps. I thought they'd go for control, but they're just looking to stampede into connector. Wasso Peak puts the incendiary down, but there's 2 players ahead of it. They wait for the smoke to pop, which will block off Buddha. At the same time,
it's Nade.
Big Uzera trying to get in from long. Nade exposes them, but the Tech 9 hits. Snow is looking for heavy impact again. Buddha slides around, the T's fall back, but NQZ climbs up onto Plat. And now they know about him, so he'll reposition. Snow has grabbed an AK in the meantime and plays the pillar. Peeks deep, dies. 3v1. Nigh impossible at this point, you'd assume. But NQZ's position, it's gonna get hard cleared. Max comes all the way through. 9Z survives so many tests and come forward with a 4th consecutive defuse, 12-11.
Unreal that they get to 12 before paiN.
But it felt like once the bomb did go down, CT still just kind of cooled off. Max, no way.
This guy,
dude,
on round 24?
I mean, NQZ's gonna hear it, but a missed op shot, yeah, I mean, insanity. Insanity for Max to try that. Big Uzera's gonna come out middle, and this is going to be a punish. paiN into the 4v3.
DGT has been a star player here, but he's alone. They're coming in for him.
He hangs on. Big Uzera's coming hunting. Oh, he gets both. DGT cleared out. Lux gets the A main control, and Buddha wants to scramble now down through camera.
Do they hear both players? It's a question of information at all times.
As if this first map needed one more tense 2v2, one more potential defuse situation.
Also, he's coming to meet them at the impasse.
Yep, and he's got a teammate with him.
The right timing.
This trade potential is here for both teams, but the swing, oh, it's a bad spray, but guess what? Surprise, surprise! Buddha's in position, 9Z take the win, and that is without the first pistol, because they got forced upon. No second pistol either. Could you have made this game any harder for yourselves?
Subscribe to ESL CS right now.
That's when 9Z truly took a step forward.
100%. And these two teams both really love the map. It's actually a bigger win streak for paiN on it at the moment, but a very good win rate. And 9Z have the Vitality victory on Dust 2 from Dallas. That's their big golden moment.
Ooh, pushed out of the lower tunnels.
And they got crushed by 9Z on this map twice. 13-3 once,
Blah.
13-10 another time. About 10 maps ago. So we'll see.
That's nearly ancient history.
No, not getting that in the map pool.
Oh boy, Kawes, what a slippery situation. 5v3 off the back of that one. What the hell are you going to do about it? You thought that long rotation was going to get you anywhere? Kawes has to go back to try and just take somebody else down, but he won't get any more damage. So I think clearing him out like that and not losing a third player, keeping all your utility here on Max, it's still winnable if you're 9Z.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Could have been worse.
They kind of dealt with that problem fast enough to give themselves options. And it's good that they're keeping their attention inside of middle with DGT, but they're just trying not to die. Lux, oh, wow. That's it. Max wanted to line up a smoke. DGT will get a kill. There is a smoke on the ground. A molly. Oh, that was the most expensive piece of utility.
Scoops the bomb up with it.
I have to hit 3 more amazing shots. I mean, that's all he's got to do.
Hell, look at a bomb plant. You won't be half bad, but yeah, writes off the possibility of Gandalf. NQZ just tiptoes out, and that is a paiN pistol in their back pocket.
Yes, it is.
Just a potential issue here for the paiN camp. And all the while, he's trying to help out Kawes by throwing that flash from downtown, but Kawes, does he need help? 2 kills, easy. Third one's just as free. Beautiful stuff from the pit anchor. Then Big Uzera does get the most out of the SMG, getting active along the side of the smoke. Max finds himself in a 1v5. That was clean.
That's pristine, clean, immaculate scenes here for Kawes. That's the anchor on the other side of the map, showing his worth. Last map, he was great too, and I just want to say very reliable. I always look at him and I'm like, he's not going to get caught off guard. He's not going to make a silly move. He's got good aim. But paiN have won a lot more than them recently. Their last 8 games, 9Z have lost 6.
Oi! And they're still picking it. Okay, that's
why, Connor. That's why.
That's something.
You know how to tune into those timings.
That's something. That's a thing. That happened.
Oh man, this is the kind of the perfect site hit, right?
Yep. Now
this will be Snow. This is tough. No support for him. Good luck, man.
They know Snow already dumped all that util at the start of the round. He peeks into a real pack of players.
Martinez in the back.
Yeah. Can't believe his luck. But, of course, 9Z confident that they can overwhelm this site. And I think that at the play-in, when it first started, one of the criticisms I had for Snow was this was, I think, one of the bomb sites where Bubsky's criticism of him was very apt. And off the back, we'll get their opening round win. But, again, remember, all of that is set up by a blind shot through smoke in the middle of the round. Go ahead, try to replicate it. Oh, Cowes. That's kind of gross. Kind of disgusting.
That's audacious right there.
Comes around the side of the smoke.
Trusted the flash that didn't do anything. DGT just didn't think they'd push off of it.
Blind confidence, man.
And the new position being held here for Big Uzera.
He's gonna climb up, put himself in the middle of the hit. Big chance here for Big Uzera. Oh, okay. Sprays through. Woo. Just like that, turns away 9Z. They never stood a chance. He has been rock solid in this bomb site. He is off to the races on the score line, 10-1. And as Buddha attempts to just step out into the A site, just hoping for a bomb plant best case, double push behind him. Shit, Big Uzera. Just absolutely locking down the smoke. But what do you expect trying to press a smoke against Big Uzera?
Man, he's super good. And I'm wondering if even their last times they played Dust 2 were pre or post this one change that has come in. But
I can tell you.
But those two games, again, it's 9Z who won them. So like, overall, both these squads love Dust 2. Core part of their map pool, win or lose.
Both games were played with the new box.
Without.
Sorry, I'm scrambled.
Oh, but Big Uzera is not.
Max sure is. Brains blasted.
He's like he's turning them into eggs, cooking them in all kinds of different ways right now. Scrambled, boiled,
deviled.
They're getting julienned. It's not even a thing you do with eggs. It's just trying to find new ways to kill them.
Ooh, this is an opening though, not bad for 9Z. They don't pounce on it, however. Keeping Waso Peak alive in mid doors. Just contemplating if they've lost too much mid control just yet. Oh man, I thought 9Z would have had to have kind of pounced on that moment, but they wait out the smoke. They've got one CT isolated. However, there is support trying to get into position. They are going to press out onto Snow. Can he do it on his own? Waso Peak gets the Big Uzera frag mid. NQZ offering up a distraction. Snow, however, gets dropped with no impact from behind car. And NQZ desperately attempting to come back through the doorway while it's still smoked. Nope, never mind, decides not to. They hear him and his teammate.
One flash for Cowes, but the op, is it too valuable? They have so much money. They have so much money. Oh, and this Buddha back site with a lot of HP.
Martinez just patient as he needs to be. 9Z coming through with a second round win, isolating fights inside of the B bomb site. NQZ too afraid to leave just yet. And he has a reason to be as they come hunting. The window peak a little delayed. It'll get it there. 2 alive.
That's like as much of a distraction as you can hope for Snow in that position. And then, you know, he's just got to deliver like this. NQZ lighting it up again.
Why not? Straight into the lower tunnels as well. We've got one player holding back on the stairs. Snow under pressure yet again. Ooh. He's got a flashbang coming out through the doorway. Good flash to just hold off Buddha. And Snow's able to capitalize on that one. So Waso Peak to the wayside. Snow burnt down to a third. And all that 9Z have right now is tunnels. They've already got a CT pushed out through towards long doors. All is good here for paiN. They survived the pressure of an early B presence. Support comes in from middle, Snow delivers, and now he's got Lux even steps ahead of him. So unless somebody steps into Martinez's scope, and that's not going to happen with a smoke up, it's looking like a nice and easy paiN 6th.
The only chance with all these pieces of utility is both these site players get 1 kill in total, and that's where it gets scary. So that's all they have to do is defend against that.
Oh, you made it sound so easy. Because it should be. More CTs come through the smoke. That extra little volley really stunning 9Z in their tracks in their desperate attempt to exit into the B site. So it will not be allowed. no entry. Martinez hangs off. But will they be able to save guns, or it feels like paiN are kind of... No, okay, gonna let them have it. There we go, 6-2.
You can tell they're drooling to take an opportunity to contact explode the B site, just like they did on Anubis. As soon as they have the chance to get close to the doorway. And NQZ, does he have the right angle? Oh my god! Now Martinez absolutely had to take that shot before he peeked. Nasty. Nasty stuff here.
Little sigh of relief for 9Z. They don't get hammered by the op. Biguzera hasn't pressed his luck up catwalk just yet. One of the rounds where I feel like paiN give 9Z a bit more space, a little more respect. Biguzera nearly dead. Martinez, same boat. And there's only room for one. Lux leaning all the way back. He's being delivered chances here. It's a difficult duel for the T's to take, but they've got him pinned in. It's a Deagle looking for his head. He pops up. Martinez then has the AWP on the angle. DGT giving the insurance policy to the A site, but he showed shadow. I don't know if Kawa has spotted it, but he's aware of the risk. Waso Peak jumping Tech 9, why not? And 9Z just like that back in with a round where they can do no wrong.
They're chomping at the bit, and just to get into that site.
It's so difficult to kind of put my finger on who is better at the moment between these teams, because some rounds are just so convincing, other ones are on a knife's edge.
Yeah, it's like their team talk is, we know we're going to lose a lot of rounds in terrible ways that would normally kill morale. But we know that that's going to happen. But what's also going to happen is we will destroy them randomly on these one type of attack that we are so good at pulling off.
If any of those insane opening moves from 9Z, if any of the over-aggressions had been punished one more time, because there were rounds where they did get stopped in their tracks, where they did look
round
foolish.
24, even round 24. That was Max flying off the bridge like he had a cape on.
And QZ locked in behind cat stairs. Players coming at him here. Max, gets the shot out. But they don't kill him. And then the support comes through. He's still stuck in. But who's stuck with who? And QZ gets out. Oh my goodness.
They were scared of him. They were so scared. They didn't want to full commit, and they thought the rifle was right up behind it.
DGT gets killed by Kawes on top of Blue Box. Long smoke goes down on the catwalk. I cannot believe.
This is why they keep going B.
NQZ got out of there like that.
Yeah, they had to commit just a little bit more. No, but here's an interesting call if they stay on cat. Like, their late round situations have always just been mid-B. Maybe they walk through the tunnels and go that way. NQZ on the op. They're banking on him missing. Do they have a flash for the scale? Yeah, they do.
But nobody crossing in that moment, so he takes AK tag, gives up the next shot.
That's beautiful.
And that's the cross. Now he's missing. And with those misses comes the chance at a bomb plant, but the jump up gets denied. Max and Martinez, a kill a pop. Missed shot. Kawes hangs on to the man advantage. Fast flank out from catwalk. Buddha's down. Only one offered back. Two survivors here for paiN as they go 7-3.
Excellent trades. Nice try with 3 players to make that happen. And again, when it's their openings are where they're the weakest, right? It's the mid rounds where they're actually the strongest and can put up a compelling attempt, even in a 3-on-5 situation.
Buddha doing his own thing in tunnels at the moment, trying to step out. Yeah, attempts to take it to Lux. But instead, he will be the first casualty of round 11. NQZ flashed, this time on the ramp, so he'll get more head-on shots as opposed to trying to hit them on the cross. Molly doesn't go far enough, but he whiffs. And Waso Peak is here to punish. Utility comes out from the spawn. Biguzera keeps the heat up. Another frag to be thrown forward.
Missed both of them.
And all the while, they're waiting for that long contact that just isn't there. Kawes instead, still sitting next to Blue, has yet to go for any kind of a fight back. Curious to see how DGT gets into the mix when he is called on. There's a good cross back to the cat stairs. Snow decides to press his luck, and that draws Max into the action. Martinez able to put his op down the ramp, but these two CTs still near sight. Simply outnumbered and outgunned. Biguzera trying his damnedest, but that bomb at the halfway point, and he gets tagged on the jump over. Beautiful shots coming out of Martinez. All those moving targets, all those slim slivers, and he shoots them one after the other.
This should be the perfect place to go.
Should be.
on a round like this.
But it's also stacked quite heavily, and all the damage NQZ can do, will it be enough to deter them? Because right now they're looking a little stubborn. And you're going to have to deal with Martinez and Buddha being down on 30 health. More missed shots coming out. Third player gets tagged. Now, let's be real. NQZ just did his job.
Yeah, 100%.
But it boils down to the others.
It's no longer a disadvantage to have these pistols and SMGs.
They go for the 2-stack inside of the smoke. We've got Cowes behind on site. Biguzera looking for a chance to strike. Waso Peak will be the first to fall, and that was a player who wasn't tagged by the scout. 30 to the clock. DGT clears Cowes off the bomb site. They climb over top of it. Biguzera, oh, he gets blasted by Buddha. Snow keeps his head down as Lux comes through. A jumping MP9 to stop the bomb. 20 to the clock. And they wait for a second, reposition. Again, they are tagged, they are damaged, and they continue to fall. Everybody's lit. Trade comes back from Snow again, but the kid just can't close his clutch. So many times he's important, and so many times 9Z fight up against a brick wall, but they'll bust through in the 12th. 7 rounds to paiN, 5 to 9Z. Some really nice plays out of Biguzera, I feel like, on the catwalk holds.
I love the CT setup. It's like you have long control, you have tunnels as well for fast rotates to be, but you still got to hit your shots.
Buddha will find one. That's the tunnel lurker dead, so all in catwalk here from paiN, and heads getting popped. Not a single response back yet from paiN. NQZ tries to turn around. This is looking flawless, or so it was. Lux, double kill to kick this off, but a 1v5 at IEM Cologne. Nobody's allowed to pull those off.
It wouldn't be the first one, actually. And now we're down to 2 players. Lux got to channel his Halzerk.
Right? I love that he turns back here. Makes a little contact. Goes jumping back around. Yeah, nicely done. Skates into the bomb site, over top, and plants. Now that's money guaranteed. What about the 1v5, though? 2 frags away from it. Oh, he gets popped. DGT makes sure to put him down, him and his hopes and dreams, but that's money in the back pocket of paiN. Well done considering 1v5.
Mixed up forced buy here for paiN. They're going through some motions. I mean, they can't really commit to taking any map control. They don't even have a smoke. Oh, they've just got to fight their way out, and they have started.
Scout holds, and P9 doesn't kill him.
I'm spotted leaving awkwardly. But there's still time to go back. It makes sense. paiN just continuing forward. Going up towards long might be the right idea. I mean, they're not going to get spotted going back. I think that 9Z won't necessarily be ready for this, but we are almost out of time to make this possible. And they're going long with no smoke at all.
Yeah, you'd think if
Not even
anything,
one.
this would rely on the bomb getting over. We'll see M4. Yeah, well controlled. Martinez posts the double. Waso Peak's just going to keep his head down. Again, no smoke for the cross, so he does decide to make a play. Oh!
What?
And in going for that peak, he gets wrecked. Cowes delays the mid-fight.
no!
Buddha and Max to kill a pop, but Biguzera plants in time. All of that boils down to a bomb plant, an AK, and a 1v2 from the IGL, who gets toppled off boxes.
Cowes.
Almost.
He wins that. He wins that. He just needed literally like a bullet.
Almost.
Ooh, man, been highlighting Cowes for how well he's played his lurks and how good his aim has been. But this one is, ooh. But the thing is, they should have won it. They should have won at that point.
Uh-oh. Nice shot. Martinez survives. Ready for the re-engage. And he misses his chance. Now he's going to peek down beneath his counterpart. And this all frees up DGT to get a little frisky. We've got Snow holding this angle, but there's a player back on the taxi. Yeah, that first one's easy. Cowes dead. NQZ still looking.
They don't chase
got
him.
off the scope. DGT will be clipped. And Martinez going back in on the angle. This duel between the operas has been set up, but doesn't come to fruition.
Yeah. No, they're right. There's been a lot of action down in mid here before we even cross a minute 15. And Biguzera, I think he's actually found an interesting gap. But No, he's not going to go through the smoke and upper tunnels gets pushed. Maybe this actually favors the CT. Martinez, even deep line on Cat. And remember now, dropping down is not that much of a commitment since you can get back up pretty easily.
Oh boy.
But he'll dip back to car.
They're not ready.
Oh, man,
they don't see it coming.
Yeah, at all.
Oh, but Max doesn't get that second.
But now they can't mid to B safely, can they? They're going to try to run up to this. Oh, an up in play here for Big.
Misses, and in front of him, Snow gets clipped. Big Uzera's now low. Lux trying to save it.
Oh!
And he gets himself that second. Bomb gets scooped. In through the doors it goes. Big Uzera may have missed. Oh, but Lux's nade finds Martinez. Lux has come alive. 4 kills in. Just when it felt like that mid to B was impossible, Lux goes above and beyond.
But Big Uzera, man, this op has not been working out too well. You might need Lux to get every little bit.
Also peek steps.
Yep.
Smoke into flash. Does he go through the smoke or does he challenge to the window? The first M4 fires. The op is unknown. He doesn't go in. Now he dives. Peek from the backside. Big Uzera doesn't miss, and Lux sets them up to succeed.
And 100%. I was looking at the kill feed and I was like, how did they nade him in the sight? No, it's the reverse.
And QZ, ready for it again. And Max at a distance, also tagged. Honestly, he is winning this fight in Suicide. We talked about the NQZ versus Tri duel on Dust 2 back at the play-in stage, and I felt like that was one where he kind of got dismantled a bit. It was a little more even than it should have been. He was losing to the Tri Scout some rounds, but
yeah,
this time he is absolutely flexing the advantage of the op down mid lane.
No, so that's the one where it felt like he was losing, but for some reason in the op head-to-head, or I guess you didn't. We didn't add in the scout kill.
Yeah, it was just that he would lose. You know, in terms of total frags head-to-head, he was doing well, but it was just he kept losing to scouts.
Yeah.
You know, when we think op versus scout, it's always his to take.
Those Stewie shots.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh,
man, that Lux 4K, and then the money.
Cowas saw that.
Yeah.
So CTs think they're going to set up for some exits. They are in for a rude awakening. Glass of cold water upside the head. Buddha turning back around, and if this is 5 players alive for paiN again, which it is, they are looking at the finish line at this point. We said, you know, Dust 2. Been waiting for Max to do something spectacular. DGT takes up the responsibility of middle this round. Max getting closer to that long door. Little does he realize there is an entire pack of paiN players sat inside it.
I don't know. They got Martinez in behind him, too. You can sort of feel this one. But they're stretched thin. Yeah, Martinez will go back.
Gotta hit the shot.
Oh my God,
dude.
Amazing.
Just the best player in the server right now in terms of time to kill. I mean, just headshot after headshot on long. Instantly, that pack of players starts to transition. We saw Martinez, who was helping long, now stuck here in elbow. I mean, he's going to get swept away from sight. They're already up the ramp as if it's nothing. Total killer instinct out of paiN. They can do no wrong.
Clinic.
This is of the last 4 consecutive round wins for them.
And with the staging of this round, you know, 9Z are not in a position to go toe-to-toe versus a long cross with nades to delay the plant, with smoke spams and these weak guns. They've got to try to fight a little bit earlier, get some more map control, but they kind of know what's happening at the moment. There's just one loose lurker and the 4-1 on the other side of the map. NQZ's coming back with the bomb, though.
That is a mistake in the making. MP9 triple. Oh, Max, I'm sorry I doubted you.
Of course he gets a round like that. Hold on, he could get the ace all of a sudden. Max is on 12. Max never stopping.
I thought it was over. How dare I doubt? Snow had put forward some beautiful Anubis rounds, but it's just Wasso Peak's MP9 that'll lock this one in. There he is. Max goes huge.
Come on, bro.
Far too frequently tagging them up with the scouts, if not nailing them to the cross with the op. This time, though, Martinez gets the first shot off and he misses. 25 health left over for him. Big Uzera sensing a chance to pounce. Comes out through that mid-smoke. Max is tagged and down. Then the CT player falters. So if not for that Max 4 frag in the last one, this would have been a total sweep of a T-side.
And Buddha can hear him running by. He just wants to try to catch half of this split off. Yeah, help his teammates come and help him.
They're already out of the tunnels. Big Uzera, he's going to deal with the closer rotate.
Wait a second, Buddha's still alive.
Wasso peak down to 4. Buddha tries to push through, just barrel stuffed by Lux, as so many players have been throughout this Dust 2. Round after round, Lux leaves a mark on 9Z. He goes 22-10 on map 2. It was all kicked off by the Big Uzera cat holds. A lot of presence shown by him in the CT side. And then Lux also stepping forward into the spotlight, sprinkle in those Cowes long headshots, and it's to no surprise that 9Z have been bested on this second map.
Live, laugh, Lux.
Martinez offers one to the coffers. As bomb is inevitably about to blow up, he has to make this move, and Snow will put him down. One more added to the kids' tally. 13-8 here on Dust 2. We said that paiN could bring it. Their record looked good versus other opposition, and they get revenge for their recent 9Z Dust 2 losses. Nuke up next, but oh boy, that's a 9Z classic.
Hi guys, Mezzy here. Make sure to sub to ESLCS. Keep right on.
End of the day, this could be one of those situations where they tried to play a potential decider as their own pick. Maybe they sensed that they had this upper hand over paiN and wrote off paiN's Dust 2 despite their recent success. So we'll see why this wasn't the pick and instead the third, but it's underway nonetheless. Somebody at the end of this map gets eliminated in Cologne. First player down in the pistols, NQZ. DGT connects to Lux. Of course, this is a 9Z that won the knife round and come through with the CT side.
Talking about 24 maps here for paiN on Nuke. 17-7 is their record right now. Extremely comfortable as well.
3v5, man. This is a 3v5 equaled out.
Everything's set for fireworks. Big Zero equalizes. CT still roaming a bit. Cowes clues into these moments. You know, it gives up some space, but he typically holds the right spot. Sometimes Maxo, he can be so tricky on these peaks that he'll be ready for it. Oh, there it is. Yep, Cowes coming up.
Snow's been keeping his head down and squeaky. Stomp along side by side. A doubled up between Big Uzera and Cowes in dark. Not to mention you got Snow in the rafters behind the bomb. Door swung. Oh, Snow gets his. Buddha already having to swing all the way out, and I mean, it is so dire. The chances of him getting into dark, getting both of those kills, he knows he is time limited. He's hoping Snow gives him something to pull on, but nah, it's just paiN to lock it in. All too easy for them. This is a 3v5 in the pistol. 9Z had their chance, but the T side kicks off with success.
Yeah, that's a big one for paiN.
DGT gets the smoke up in front of them. Makes for a weird situation here for paiN. They will see that as a chance to just leave.
Yeah.
Or not.
Moments like this, they didn't draw all the utility they needed to. Look at that. That's actually the last smoke from the CD side. Perfect place for it to be.
Max hears this coming back towards him. It's all about his timing on the peak. Molly at his feet, and Snow clears him.
Oh,
two players back site. They're going to try to wrap heaven at the moment, so there is still a little bit more time here for paiN to wait, but they have to climb over the building quickly.
Oh, they're taking so much time. They make it so much noise.
The thing is, you've already made sound, and then they continue to walk. This could end up just taking valuable time off, but no, they do still emerge.
4, 6, and 3 HP.
Insanity that they all get away with that. I thought for sure once they started making sound, they would just have to go, but they waited, and the backside players seemed to get caught off by it regardless.
I mean, if Cowes doesn't get his instant headshot and the Famas is still alive inside of Hut, then it's going to be a difficult situation to try to plant with those low players and everything. So, and even when we look at the first map, that 9Z won, you know, they got punished a lot. And even the rounds they won came down to 1v1s. Oh, that's a find.
Way too easy. DGT just sitting on the angle. No smoke, nothing. Could not have been an easier frag for paiN's op to pick up. Martinez feeling the need to go for entries. Has to cut some corners here and not clear everything, but he posts up in time. Lux peeks in. His victim has been found. Very nicely done from Martinez to get to the other half of the map. And then again, instantly transitions away from it. So what's the move here for paiN at 40 seconds? They've got a player downstairs secret already.
If they get down secret, they 9Z have to be very careful. Yeah, they got to be very careful. They don't even have a ramp player right now.
No, they dive down the vent. They go to join Biguzera, who had secured it from Secret, so out-rotated in this one. Bomb down uncontested. Martinez got the op pick and ramp, but then he decides to go play A site instead, and in doing so has just left this open to be swarmed.
Oh, it's Waso Peak who's playing Turnpike in his absence, and I think that they need to have more than one player ready for that. Or, right? Or they make sure that no one can drop vent by playing either inside a vent or to make sure they can control Squeaky, but they don't do either. So there is a big mistake there from 9Z. But honestly, very nice to see paiN find that so easily and cleanly.
I was holding my breath.
I was like, he's gonna shoot back now.
9Z can't keep paiN out, no matter where they're going. Zero resistance. No 5v4 to deal with out of the gate this time. Big volley of util into the A site. We'll see 9Z start to scramble a bit towards main. Through hut they go. Buddha's blind. Trade frags come back and forth. We get the peek out of Max, but he's toppled. Kawes going above and beyond until the op stops him. Biguzera finds Waso on the fall out of heaven, and it's a Martinez clutch queued up.
They're not sure where he is, it feels like, but they still win the duel. Ooh, the scariest round yet. Straight up upper hit on an early timing. This is something that 9Z haven't really faced, and they fall apart. Buddha gets his one, and the two upper players get a kill apiece, but they don't have a hold on Squeaky Door. They don't have a way to stop him from getting out of the hut at the doorway.
Highlight reel moment for Kawes, and they just keep coming. 7-1 is his start here on Nuke. Tries to take a quick glimpse through main. The money is going still for 9Z, but man, he should be able to see the barrel of that gun, no? Yeah, Biguzera walks in, ready for Max, who is having a horrible start to Nuke. 0-6. And back on Anubis, we were looking for Max to kind of be that firecracker. Pulled off all sorts of crazy moves because he was just overflowing with confidence, but 2 maps later, a shell of himself. While Biguzera hangs on to the secret control, we're getting utility up on the A floor. He just missed the timing there for the box change. Waso Peak, there's his first kill of the map. He finds Biguzera, puts us back 4v4, and warns DGT that mid could be compromised. There is more to come. NQZ gets into the angle in time. One misstep here from the CT and he's down.
It feels like the peak was coming there for a second. DGT even readying the swing, potentially searching around, not seeing anybody just yet. And this is a point in time where, well, he has no idea that they've gotten into secret. And the last time the CTs let this go without information, they didn't make the early rotations.
The tough thing too, Waso Peak gets a frag, goes upper. They just missed the timing outside. This is going to completely catch them off guard.
There's no way they can be ready for it.
Oh, man.
As far as they know, DGT's still watching outside.
Yep. Martinez posts down on lower, just thinking there is a possibility, so they're aware, but he peeks back into the op of NQZ, and we're looking at a flat-footed half yet again. Well-timed peek out from hut on Kawes. They have a desperate attempt at a lower retake, or they have to tuck tail and forfeit the 6th round in a row.
Amazing from paiN, man. Amazing. The call's been perfect. Like, this is just such a far cry even from Dust 2, which was already great in terms of like right place, right time, perfect amount of walking. Entries are there. They're out fragging everybody here on 9Z. And paiN haven't been waiting too long either. Like, one round has come down to a final few seconds, but that's it.
Uh-oh, Martinez. Oh, God. That Molly spreads, but luckily, Biguzera's down. CTs have found one. Kawes gets smoked out. There's a lot of pressure on the main players, but they're doubled up in the corner, and it looks like paiN's solution will be to attack this ramp. Waso Peak's MP9 in the corner gets found out.
Oh, man.
Oh, his SMG gets nothing out of it. 25 seconds. It's a scramble to lower. Martinez has got this deep position. Will they face him? Can he frag out? One is his. Lux trades. Max is looking to make the difference as he slips back up, but blasted by the Tech 9. 10 seconds to the clock.
What?
He dives through smoke, and bomb goes down. Gets the headshot in the background. Buddha up close. close.
No way!
He falters.
No way!
And it is a continuous streak out of paiN.
No way Snow wins that clutch. Oh my God, he goes down so low, gets the plant off. That already was a miracle. Then his teammate on the rafters above him dies first, and there is nothing for him to do except start pre-firing and cutting off that angle. Wow. That's Snow with another big clutch. Himothy. paiN did have a couple moments where they didn't draw out enough utility. The 9Z are getting used to them playing very, very slow and holding on to their own. That should eventually come back to haunt paiN, but they're the ones with rounds to lose.
Max off flashes, goes in. Traded out by Biguzera.
DGT on the refresh.
He's just trying to get his game going. Offers one, but dies out. Biguzera keeping the attention of the main player is great if they were to transition into the A hit. Right now, they've just got Buddha isolated. They don't know it, but he's on his own here. Holding off a sight.
You're going to...
Biguzera gets active. Oh, barely losing that fight to DGT. Waso still boosted on ramp. Lux drops off of main. Starting to really threaten this A commitment, but here comes Lux in with the kill. Oh, and he gets a second. Martinez from the backside. Double kill of his own. Lux trying to close that gap with so few time left over. There we have it, 8 rounds deep. 9Z post there first.
No hard rotations down. Not in a position to retake once again.
This is the same kind of a formula that cost them rounds prior, but right now, Bomb is up top.
faking lower. Yeah,
Yep.
these are faking lower. CTs aren't rotating. NQZ gets a kill. What happens now?
DGT trying to stay stuck on the vent drop. Biguzera could always come up. DGT's just sitting in the vent. Oh man, is this gonna work? Buddha serves up the distraction, and QZ still hangs on to the main play. Waso, known to be playing a ramp, will try to get himself up heaven. He's got to play it fast, but he can't stop Bomb. Keeps it quiet.
T's get the good spots.
Biguzera puts the smoke out. Waso wins the first fight, and it's a move around from NQZ as he's already got 2 kills on the round.
Smoke is kind of fresh. He's got the op in place. He's probably going to look over top of it. Hearing Waso drop now. Waso, what's the move?
Bomb's planted on the hut corner. He's thinking, it's got to be inside of the hut. It's a tap. It's no kit. Waso comes back. It's a Glock.
Oh.
It's a Glock, for God's sake.
Oh man, he did it right. It was a fake.
Economy back in question. We go from a back and forth affair on Anubis to a killer T-side Dust 2 to a stomp here on Nuke, and instantly back into bullying Waso. Martinez trying to hold against the wall here. Good chance as he jumps onto the player in the back. Damage versus Snow as well. And NQZ still stuck up inside lobby. Max's 5-7 tries to get into the action as Bomb is inevitably planted. Fire at his feet here. It's a little awkward for the CT. And he gets sprayed against the wall with DGT in front of him.
Bomb ticks away.
Kawes has them pinned in, so even as things get a little scrambled there, a bit more electric of a round than the last, it is still added to paiN's tally.
This is brutal, man. paiN. And you know what I would say? Oh, these close late round moments, the 1v1s that go the way of paiN, those are really cool, and they show a lot of X factor, but there have been just some straight up clear mistakes here from 9Z in the early rounds. Not protecting secret, not starting there, not fighting for information outside, not getting the opening kills, letting too many lurks get into place. They just gave up way too much. And it was Biguzera dictated this entire half so far. 9-1 on T side, and it could get even worse.
Gunning for 3. Oof. The level that Kawes is bringing is just unquestionable.
So good, so good.
You know, numerically outperformed by Lux back on Dust 2, but his time to kill all series long. You step into that crosshair, you are done. Good trade frag back. Well, rather, just a Biguzera cleanup outside, but they go even 4v4. NQZ prowling, missed a shot. Oh, but then Max steps into it in the distance, and he spots a player up in heaven. He knows there's one main, he knows there's one heaven. This is 9Z not only fighting 3v4, but also their positions found out.
And they're actually going back.
Exchange glances, try to pressure him. Wasso on his own towards the ramp. They just make a bit of a stomp and then double back. We hit 25 seconds with DGT downstairs. So it's Buddha on the back of A, and it's Wasso Peak trying to throw himself into heaven to stop this. DGT, we've seen it already almost work in Vent, but they dive down on him. And so he gets one kill, and we get another paiN rotation down to a bomb site that has already been cleared out. And that bomb will be uncontested.
Oh, it needed to be all DGT all day, and instead, Wasso Peak shooting at Ghost. Kawez looking for a lurk, but now in the 2-on-2.
It's a chance. A chance at a second round. They take the fight into the vent, though. Buddha won't be able to survive it. They double back as Wasso Peak smoke fades. Door needs to be swung. Snow's got him locked in, and Wasso changes weapons. He's incredibly low. The Tech 9 of NQZ swings out, and Wasso's 20 health. Is it enough? He's got to go for the chase. The nade's got his name on it, flusters him, and forces him forward for the 10th round on this T side.
Late round moment again from Snow inside of the vents, and as they drop down, GGT was in the perfect spot to try to get a multi-frag, but he needed to get basically 3 frags right there.
Max gets ever closer in a half where he has unfortunately been bested all too often outside. He's at least got himself in a good spot, and that nade softens players up for his MP9. Yep, he gets his. That's Big Guzera down, but the jump over to main from Lux returns it. We go back 3v3. Even when the CTs find something, there's this quick pounce out of paiN. They are just that bit faster. That extra little pep in their step.
One move ahead.
And he climbs down, but all that does is draw Martinez into main, where Lux then gets to activate. He'll catch the Opera off guard, and they're not going lower.
No, they're not.
But maybe that puts them back into Buddha's hands. He gets the headshot onto Lux, and Wasso Peak, he's got 2 backs turned to him. Yes, it works. And at the very least, the slimmest of silver linings, a second round for 9Z. And a hope to God that when they switch sides, they can make something, anything, happen here on Nuke.
And it certainly feels like it's going to be 9Z if they don't pull out some magic. And we have seen some 9Z magic, but this would be beyond David Blaine. Chris Angel, and have to channel multiple levels of Mind Freak to get out of this. They've got to make a 13-round T-side comeback on Nuke.
And it all starts with a pistol. DGT already 2 kills into it. Snow's a little late to the party for the Beretta spam. And the USP of Kawez hits the dirt. So far, so good.
Oh, he just cleared that. But I don't know if there's any way the CTs even go for it. DGT on 1 health could also catch a pair of dualies if he's lucky. Here it is again in spawn. They bring this back, Connor. You shave your head?
If 9Z win this map, yeah, I'll shave my head. Yeah, sure.
If 9Z bring this back, yeah, Connor will shave his head.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it. Let's see. Pistol secured. And I think that coupled nicely with nobody on paiN dropping the ball individually. Will they choose a different look to close out the game on CT side? Snow has been pelted by 2 frag grenades as 9Z's feet storm through this A site. Backside, Snow finds the pistol kill into the upgrade. Kawez comes up from vent, but here's the response you were waiting for. Martinez with the double kill. And then Lux actually catches one with the Deeg. So we go back into it with Lux now half health, pushed as this Martinez Galil comes at him. The jumping MP9.
Not the Deagle.
No. By the skin of their teeth, they get through it.
Not the Deagle. My God, that was close.
But even that clutch was only a 2nd round win on a CT side of Nuke.
Again, the only issue for paiN, or like the one benefit here for 9Z, or their specialty are these explodes. If they try to repeat on upper and they get away with some good entries, they can raise hell.
Lots of util through the rooftops at the same time. Big Guzera trying to smoke off Squeaky in case the avenue of attack was to be taken with a commitment, but that's not the case. They go over, clear trophy, find it still open for the taking, and offer a bit of utility of their own as they send Max outside with the MAC-10. A little jump spot can go a long way. Big Uzera doesn't like his odds here, feeling as though he's been spotted. He is absolutely right.
Yeah, and they're actually just looking for some push-pull right now. They want to threaten something else, but they are going right back into upper as the smokes come down to pull the rotations. It's beautiful here for 9Z.
DGT.
Oh, off on the back of the site. Spotted. Some down. Oh, Big Uzera with 2.
And an op shot that tagged Wasso as well. Oh, Big Uzera with the triple. And an easy quad. What on God's name from outside of the site? Holds off on main. Just when 9Z finally started to feel like they've had something going, he gets peppered back behind Vent. He loses his teammate. And Big Uzera with 30 on the clock tries to swing out to the site. Gets away from that nade that had his name on it. Into the AWP. Held onto by Rafters. It's the bigger, better Zera. 4 kills. And he puts paiN to 11.
And then pull the rotations and try to execute again safely. paiN's X Factor shining through.
Snow, opening kill. They were piecing something together in this T-half. They were trying to keep it composed in the face of absolute adversity. Now Snow gets 5v4. NQZ missed chance at extending that man advantage, but oh, he's still got him in the open, and he will find Martinez.
And it's a kill and a half. Max also low. Oh, they can't afford to get thinned out now, man. They need a perfect half to be able to climb back into this.
Good climb back. Oh,
Only you could jinx that, I swear to God.
Cowes looking for an outer. Oh, Max gets the headshot back. We go 3v3, and that's a 17 HP'd Max. And because they didn't get that boost up into heaven, they've got to bank on Big Uzera just playing this from HUD. You know what he wanted. He wanted to be stood in that position.
Yeah.
So now that they don't have it, can he really hold them back? Buddha on the front of it, Wasso right behind him. They've got nades in hand. And as they molly the back of the site, Big Uzera, he's already been spotted. Nades come sailing out. Snow gets active outside as Big Uzera's bested. Lux, it's just the auto shotty.
Auto shotty, though. Will they know he's here, and will they watch this? Lux is waiting.
Okay, Snow activates, but the auto shotty drops with nothing to show for it. And we have seen some impactful late round moments from Snow. Can he clutch up 1v2? No, sir.
Okay.
Wasso P gets the cover done. And what could have been if Big Uzera pulled off that boost?
It's just...
paiN will bring something more to the table. They've been kind of limited with some of their buys thus far just by nature of their timing of the CT round win. How fast do 9Z throw this into the A site? Snow back, Vent holds on. It is another 5v4 from the kid. Wasso P contesting main as Snow gets burned out.
Wait, did he push all the way through?
Yes, he did. No, he held off inside it.
And Wasso goes a different direction. Heaven is definitely in jeopardy, potentially, if Lux isn't ready for this, and he isn't.
And Lux,
What an
honestly,
approach from Wasso.
the one player who's getting bullied at the moment, down at 9 and 16. Big Uzera tries to turn back, and he does get the heaven kill, but this 3-player pack is now confirmed inside the hut. Snow plays side of boxes, comes in with his 2nd kill of the round. We get a fast flank out from lobby, and NQZ has to pull a player off because his teammate's nowhere to be found. It is another success story for 9Z.
Come on. That op gets called out, and they don't know where Cowes is coming in from. And to be honest, with the day that Cowes has had so far, what he's shown us, maybe they should chill for a second before they put that plant in.
He second guessed climbing the ladder, and now he's already going back to ramp. So concerned that they may try to go for a redirection just because they haven't yet put that bomb down.
Now they can plant front sight, though, in this position. And they've cleared out everything 100%, so they know it's like most likely heaven.
Has to wait the incendiary out. Crucial seconds. Cowes not currently working with a kit. There could be one on site somewhere. Yep, inside of the hut. We hold. T's on top of it. It's in their nest. And as he makes sound back sight, we get that movement back around from Martinez.
Oh.
Incendiary, he's fumbling his nades. And in that moment, an opportunity opportune time to strike. Martinez locks this in. 2 survive for 9Z, and 3 rounds the gap. We'll see if 9Z respect them out of the gate. There's been some faster moments from 9Z, and I think those faster moments is what's netted paiN their 5v4s, of which Snow is established twice. He is the top performing player for paiN at the moment. Oh, and Wasso finds Big Uzera straight up through the smoke. Great chance to drop down onto top main. That's 1 SMG down, 1 smoke left over.
You wouldn't have any kind of idea what sort of buy this is. For the CTs, you know it's like a half, but you're thinking it's a mix of 5.7s, maybe 1 MP9, maybe a scout somewhere.
Ooh, Wasso comes through.
That's another MP9 down.
Dude, he is powering up now.
Yeah, that's true. And there was some talk about him for sure. Oh, Cowes makes noise. That could have been a kill going his way for free.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Isn't.
Now
Won't
there's
be.
some trepidation about taking over heaven. They're going to clear out this out the long way. 45 seconds. No kills back here for the CT side, but maybe
Bomb
they're in
on
interesting
Buddha.
positions.
Bomb on Buddha here, bro. This is a weird one.
Do you have Wasso beside him?
Player up in heaven, could peek down the ladder. Bomb goes on to Wasso.
Oh!
Bomb brought forth by Buddha.
Uh-oh.
30 to the clock. Molotov's going to keep 2 CTs out, but they don't know about NQZ up top. What? Cowes in with a 3rd. Unbelievable. I need to leave it to him. And as Lux gets into the fight, then NQZ can strike. You said disaster can happen at any moment. And with NQZ's pistol from above, bomb gets picked up. 10 seconds, trying to get him off. Oh, he nails it. It's a triple from Cowes, a double from NQZ, and disaster strikes in heaven.
Oh, you called it. You called it. The bomb coming into hell, and even with a player to trade. 9Z.
Fast play. Max back in on the action. Up into heaven. He is toppled. And what do you know? 9Z respond right back with an all-out hit into the A play. Full commitment. Looking to take back a bit of respect
Honestly,
that they lost in the round prior.
This is what they were supposed to do last round, right? It's a situation where you can't block that easily, where you have a significant economic advantage, and they just tried to cook it to perfection when it just needed to be simple, you know, reverse sear. Just make it medium, enjoy it, go on to the next round, try a little bit harder then. And now versus way better guns, it's even easier. The upper pop goes swimmingly. Max gets 1 kill with the MAC-10 and it gets a snapshot of the other 2 players. How many rounds like that can you withstand?
It's just the beauty of simplicity, right? Slap some PB on that J and hit that A site. But like we said, it's a warrior spirit that keeps 9Z in this comeback. And as NQZ posts up on red, he gets found out by Max yet again. One of the worst performing players throughout this map has now just surged as this game goes on.
They're routing back through spawn. Big Uzera has the spot.
Right? This is such a sick adaptation. This deep corner, if this goes unchecked. 2 players walking unknowingly. Wasso half clears it, and Big Uzera locked into the corner. Can't finish off his second, but still, it is an instrumental amount of damage, and it sets them up, perhaps, to bounce back in this 3v4. So much pressure on Cowes as he leans back sight, shoulder to shoulder with Snow. 30 to the clock, and that bomb still floats outside. So while Buddha has the rooftop, there's a bit of ambiguity. 9Z start to set their eyes downstairs, but there's a defender over there. Lux will pick up the kill beneath, and then that bomb crosses. Lux turns away, just keeps himself alive. The 3v4 coming into fruition. Oh, the chase is there. The bomb gets dropped. Not once, but nearly twice. Heartbreak here for 9Z. A 10-2 comeback that could have been, and as he chases the player, time expires, and so does their time in Cologne. paiN move on. South America stands tall, but a dog-eat-dog world